Hello, welcome back to another Papa Me video. I love this man, and this one looks disgusting. It's the internet's worst food hacks. So, I am not holding anyone hostage. Let's see what Papa Meat's got for us.
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing?
I'm good, Hunter. How about yourself?
We're talking about food hacks. When it comes to getting a little more bang for your buck at a restaurant, you'll hear a whole lot of relatively innocent methods, like ordering from kids' menus, adding homemade guac to your
Ordering from a
Chipotle,
kid's
or
menu is
taking advantage
criminal.
of fast food mobile app coupons,
Kind of.
right? All pretty harmless
They have
shit.
some good
These
stuff
methods are
sometimes they don't put
fine
on
if
the
you're
regular
trying to
menu.
keep it safe and legal, but most people aren't aware that they're leaving tons of money on the table. I'm talking about unethical food hacks. If you're willing to sacrifice
How is
your
a
humanity
food
for a
hack
free meal,
unethical?
there's truly no limit to the ways you can fleece a restaurant. Disclaimer, this is wrong. Disclaimer, this is wrong.
No, this is how to. We're trying to give people tips on how to.
No. I
Yes,
don't
listen
agree.
to this
I'm
man.
not saying that you're shoving it to the man, but, treat your waitresses kindly. People who are working there,
Yes.
fucking don't put their jobs at risk, right? Disclaimer. This is a joke video. We're just showing you this is just what people do. There's a lot of which also I'll
Yeah.
tell you this. The
Don't
more we
do
get
this.
into it, you'll
Just
see there's a lot of
be a
scummy
good
people out there,
human.
right?
Disclaimer. Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it there again. All right. So now people
That's
can't
what,
get
the
mad
fifth
at us being
disclaimer?
Like, okay, well you're a piece of shit.
Well, if people want the
I think we've
real
been
hacks,
claimed
go to
enough.
my YouTube channel.
My backrooms washer. I got the pina colada and the banana backrooms.
Nick does have a YouTube channel now. Editor, put it up here, and we'll put a link in the description as well. One of the easiest
Yeah, go
ways you can
support
get
'em.
free food is by simply pestering the workers until they break down and give in. In recent years, these multi-billion-dollar food chains have been
IHOP
shrinking
is
portion
way up
sizes and
there.
upping prices. As recently as
actually, I
food
wanna
is
know.
by
How
simply
many of those
pestering the workers
have I ever
until they
been to?
break down and give in. In recent
None of them, because none of them exist here. Literally not a single one of them. Well then.
years, these multi-billion-dollar
What's
food
IHOP?
chains
I
have been
think it's like
slowly
a breakfast
shrinking
place?
portion sizes and upping prices. As recently as last year, Chipotle CEO Scott Boatwright was under fire for his comments during earnings call, where he explained that 60% of their core customers earn over $100,000 a year, meaning they could confidently continue to
And?
raise prices year over year. Not a great thing to say, you know what I mean? But not everybody can be Costco, man. Not everybody can have the true grit of Costco.
I was
being
about to
like,
say,
don't
just
fucking
do the
care.
Costco way of having
$1.50
$1.50
Hot
and
dogs,
never raise the
$1.50,
price.
and I'll fucking roll over my grave. I have a feeling that when he dies,
They're
gonna-
$1.50
they're gonna
here
change
as well.
something. He's gonna haunt all of them. Yeah, he's gonna possess the new owners of stores, or he's gonna haunt the new owner of the company.
Did you see it?
He's gonna fucking.
Oh my god.
I
Nuke's top
think he's gonna
5
hunt hot
bullshit.
dogs.
You think you see this? The CEO's ghost is gonna haunt the hot dogs. Zach Baggins doing a ghost encounters though of Costco would be pretty sweet though, huh? Like,
Yeah, his ghost is haunting the hot dogs, and anytime someone tries or even suggests to raise the price, they end up dead in their apartment with a bullet hole in their head. Like, what happened? And you cut back to the current guy being like, if you raise the hot dogs, I will fucking kill you. Not even a joke, he actually said that.
I heard something on my EMF reader. The hot dog's like, what the f, dude? Come say that in my fucking face, man. Cover me! Customers at Chipotle had
$1.50.
already recognized the trend in lower portion sizes back in 2014. For a time, they even began filming the workers behind the counter so they could pressure them into increasing the portion sizes. Which, to be fair,
hate
if you,
that
if
shit
you
so
flip
much.
the bill, or if you're sitting there and you're like, this is not near what I used to get, doing it wrong. I'm not saying fucking whip out your phone and pester a 16-year-old to be like, more! But if it works,
If that's what I'm saying, man. These hacks. I'd say let me get behind the counter and show you how it's done, and I grab it by the head.
Yeah, you just walk around side. Let me handle
I
it.
said 16-year-old girl.
Oh no, sorry. Okay, whoa.
I said
yeah.
16, just
it's
literally
pictured-
for this.
46-year-old,
Sure you did.
46-year-old.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. 30 more years! 30 more years, Hunter! The workers
30 more,
themselves
you work here
have
for 30 more
constantly in their
years.
faces, saying it only adds more unnecessary stress to the job. However, that means nothing to a person when a deal is on the table. Despite the visible discomfort of employees, people would continue filming
it's
workers
such a
and
piece
uploading
of shit
videos to
thing to
social
do.
media to document the results. Stuff like this.
Damn. Damn, take some more. It's extra?
Does that seem fun? If I'm behind somebody, even as a customer, I'd be like,
You know, actually, you know what you do if you're an employee at places like this? Just do what they say anyway. And then, depending on how much extra they want, you make them foot the bill. Oh, you want more? Sure. I'll give you more. Oh, you want more? Yeah, sure. Here's some more. And then when it's done, yeah, that'll be $50 for this one thing. Fuck you mean it's 50? Yeah, all those extra bits you wanted? Yeah, it was like $2 extra.
Now I have
That's
to
how you do it.
No, see, I feel like I'd have to be like, what a dick, right?
Because by the time you get to checkout,
person, because
it's
I'm
all
like, okay,
gone.
well now I'm
They
getting
stop
the
recording.
aftermath of that fucking tornado. They're pissed off. What a jerk. What a grade A bully that guy was, right? Also, I hate that if I go up and I don't say anything or acknowledge it, they're gonna be mad at me.
I would just try to Mondays, am I right?
Monday's bottom text.
The time has
Man,
come to turn
Sunday's
the hours
bottom
you spend
text.
gaming into real money. Because with free cash, you can pick from available game offers, play it, and get paid all on your phone.
Can we bottom text this guy?
Plus, in-app purchases maximize
He's
your
doing one of
earnings,
these ads. I don't trust these ads. These play and get money things. I don't. Do your research. I don't buy them for a second, but do your research.
And after that, you are
I'm
free
only
to
watching
bring in
this
the
to support
cash.
Hunter.
With over 280,000 reviews and 4.7 rating on Trustpilot, it's easy to see why free cash has the highest payouts compared to other platforms. And the best part
Music's
is,
good.
I didn't have to change how much I'm on. I didn't have to change how much I'm on my phone. I just changed.
Wow,
on
really?
it from time to
I
time.
could be on my
Do I like it or
phone.
not
I'm on
really?
my phone right now,
Do I like who
technically.
I am now? I
Cherry
don't
gaming.
know. And you're not using free cash to replace your job. It's just a good way to make some extra money on your side since we're all on our phones anyway. Might as well make some cash while we can. Free
Hunter,
cash.
there's no need to call me out.
By link
Hunter,
or scan the
chill.
QR code to sign up
I'm
on
always on my phone when I do this.
free cash
Come on.
today. And
No
everyone
way,
signs
gamble
up
on the
for
go.
free cash.
Yeah.
Our QR code will get
You can lose
$10
all your
to
money.
complete their first offer, baby. Thank you to Free Cash for sponsoring the video. See you later.
People took things to the extremes and began bringing in entire film crews, complete with professional cameras, boom mics, and lighting, which is kind of fun. Another common method is to simply
It's fun
complain
if
about
it's
your
just a
food,
silly
but for some
thing to
places,
do
the
and you're not
age-old
actually
rule of
harassing
the
anybody.
customer's always right can lead to restaurants bending over backwards for even the most obnoxious guests. This is likely because the restaurants want to avoid getting negative reviews from petty customers, which can lead to lower revenue as a whole, and many older people admit to taking advantage of this by
boo-hoo.
consistently making a scene about the quality of their food to get their meals comped. I've seen people do that before, but I also don't like this thing. I hate the idea that you're like, I ordered something, it's wrong, and I should just deal with it. You know what I mean? I've gotten shamed before. Just fine, just deal with it. Like a completely different item. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're like, I just don't want any lettuce on it, and it comes to lettuce, just take the fucking lettuce. It's not the end of the world. I'm saying that, like, hey, can I have a sirloin and I get fish and chips? And they're like, there you go.
God,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
that's
they're like,
crazy.
It's fine. It's good. I'm like, that's not what I ordered. Like, is this not, like, come on.
To be fair, if I ordered something and I got something completely different, I would just go, yeah, sure, that's what I wanted, and suck it up. I need myself a woman who will be the person to hail over the way and be like, hey, he got the wrong thing. Can you take it back, please? That's my kind of woman.
We're gonna pop.
I ain't fuking doing it.
This haunts
I'm
me.
a bitch.
One time I wondered if I accidentally served a pizza that fell on the floor to someone.
Oh, no.
How
Wait, wait.
Served a pizza that fell on the floor.
Look at Hunter's eyes. I just noticed it. Fuck. Hunter, you good, dog?
I don't know.
How did you mix that? You would tell. You would be able to know, even if it's a frozen pizza, Nick. Or actually, it's a pretty. You would be like, okay, well, it's all smeared.
Yeah.
The ingredients.
It's pretty easy to tell if
It's
a
all
pizza fell on the
unorganized.
floor.
Is that the one that? Also, what establishment are you running where you're taking the pizza off the floor and putting it back on a prep area for it to? Why did it not? Just
Yeah,
go
it should
from
have gone
floor
straight into the.
trash?
So what happened?
It's exactly what I was about to say.
Holding it in one hand, and I pulled out the wrapping paper, and it like fell. And I don't
On
know
the
if
floor.
I don't know if it fell on the floor or on the table. I don't
Okay,
remember.
so you're changing your story already.
Oh my God.
Was there weight and all of a sudden the pizza got lighter? Probably on the floor. The eat and return stunt is the one that restaurant workers have to put up with the most. One woman
and
filmed herself
return?
entering a Papa John's she'd ordered from earlier that day to return 2 pizzas. The manager was visibly annoyed, saying as there was only a couple slices remaining in each box.
And then you
And
ate
that's-
all of those.
No, they didn't like it because it's very dry.
This bulletproof argument from the customer was shockingly not accepted by the tyrannical man behind the counter. Which, to be fair, come on now. What's the, if you had a pizza, is it 1 bite? Is it 1 slice? 2 slices? Couldn't do it? Brought it back? I think you get 1 slice.
Yeah, you
If
get
go through
one
it only
slice.
once, shame on you. And if I eat 2 more, shame on me. One waitress
Actually, I would say you get 2 slices. You get 1 slice that's like, oh, this isn't good. Let me try 1 more just to make sure. You eat that one, it's like, yeah, no, this is still, or maybe 1.5. Because you eat 1, this was gross. Maybe the next slice won't be so bad. You grab from the other side of the pizza, you get like part way through, it's like, no, this is still terrible. Then you take it back. That would be acceptable.
about a couple that swindled them multiple times in one night. The woman sent back a plate of fully eaten fries and half-eaten burgers, got it comped, and replaced it with shrimp pasta her partner ordered. Then they both said their mostly devoured pasta tasted bad and got plates comped as well. This continued until the couple had been comped for nearly 7 separate meals.
How?
Never been a waiter before, but I'm curious if anybody in the comments, a waiter or waitress, can you just be like, we can't serve you anymore?
I would
or
say,
do you have to?
No,
Legally?
you don't have to. I think after the second one, yeah, you don't have to. But what I do,
I
is
think
be like,
after that, you just
obviously
make them
our
pay
food
for
costs are
everything.
Standard free meal.
Yeah, you comp, have a nice day. Well, seems counterintuitive to be like, well, they're gonna keep doing this, right? That to me, this seems that the 7 meal deal, that seems like a manager who is like a power hungry manager. Why aren't you doing this right? And he's the one who's like, one man in China put cockroaches in his mouth and blackmailed a restaurant, demanding a large sum of money and a carton of cigarettes, or else he would post a video claiming the bugs were found inside the food. The carton of cigarettes is really the add-on there. And 1 carton of cigarettes. Also, like, not that crazy. Don't get me wrong, it's crazy.
We found Smoker.
I'm like, I feel like you could have asked for anything, right? Having to pay every
Smoker's
time
always
you
gonna
go
let
to
you
eat
know.
just really add up over time. That's why people have started coming up with dating schemes to get others to pay for their meals instead. I have fully believed
Yeah,
that women
simple.
do
Be
this.
a woman.
I fully
I'm
believe
kidding.
that, like,
I'm
any
kidding.
woman
I'm
could
kidding.
have free meals for the rest of her life, especially with the dating apps. If she being like Monday, Tuesday, I have all.
Fuck. Me and Hunter made the same fucking joke. Why does it always have me and fucking Hunter keep making the same goddamn jokes every single time? I don't know do we just share a brain cell or something? How has this happened in every single react I've done to Papa Meat? Every time. Fuck.
Every day of the week, it's lined up. I'm just going out to dinner. I legitimately believe there's people out there that do that.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And if I was a woman, I might consider it.
I've seen dating things of like women that specifically set up that they they only go on dates to get bought food. It's terrible. I will say, however, when it comes to whoever buys a meal or pays for the date, in my opinion, it's whoever asks the other. So if I were to ask a woman out on the date, I am paying for it, or I would expect to pay for it. But if the woman asks me out on a date, I would expect her to pay for it. Because you're inviting them to come out. You're not telling them, hey, let's go. You're paying for it. It's fine if you let them know in advance, like, hey, would you mind splitting the bill? I can only afford my side of a meal, and I know what I'm going to get. That's fine. But generally speaking, if you're inviting someone out, you are kind of expected to pay because you're inviting them for the time out. Let's stop dreaming about getting maidens. Oh no, I know I'm not. I'm just saying hypothetically. This is my stance on it. I know I'm not getting maidens. I'm a VTuber. Of course I'm not getting maidens. I mean, are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're the cheapest person I know. 100%. A female, actually, maybe a female version of you, because your male version, I'll tell you what, the girls out there, you guys gotta calm down these comments. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Like, holy shit. I'll tell you what, people are rubbing.
Wait. I'm gonna censor that, but why does he kind of look like 2012 Link from Rhett and Link from Good Mythical Morning? Hold on, editing me, put in a picture of old Link. He looks like Link. Or is it Link or is it Rhett? I think it's Link. Hold on, I gotta get a picture of Rhett and Link. Bruh. I'm pretty sure this one's Link. I can never remember. Yeah, it is Link. He looks like Link. Oh man, that's not a good look. Yeah, this is how they look now. They had a massive glow up. I love the way Link looks now. The Rhett's always just look good. Full disclosure, never actually watched Rhett and Link. But I know they're good dudes. Yeah, he 100% looks like 2012 Link. That's crazy work.
Calm down these comments. I'm telling you, like, holy shit. I tell you what, people are rubbing themselves raw. It's unbelievable.
Oh my God, chill, Hunter.
Though, I could definitely see you being like, okay, and you never put out.
Oh no, never.
Actually, you would.
You would.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Well, I got to now. They paid for my meal.
Look like Charlie Chaplin with those potatoes. 45-year-old
That's friendship,
Paul
roasting your
Guadalupe
brother.
Gonzalez was reported to the police by numerous women for ditching them on dates to get free meals. According to his dates, Paul would meet at a restaurant, order large meals with expensive items like steak and shrimp, suck them down, and then say he had to use the restroom.
Don't phrase it like that, Hunter.
Before disappearing. Which I will say, the reason you always picture a guy like, oh, wait, 1 second, and he's like,
You just skedaddles.
running at the restaurant is always pathetic. The reason the reason you girls don't is that you're like you just know you're getting the meal. So then you're like, oh, I had a fun night tonight. I hope we could do this again sometime. And that's the only thing you have to do that's awkward. Oh, definitely that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I'm actually
bulletproof
surprised it's a
plan.
guy.
That's me too. Yeah. To see that, Nick, you do it. How many? Do you go on a lot of online online dates?
Not recently, but I used to. Yeah.
I was gonna say there for a bit. I feel like it was a tear.
I feel like I've been on maybe 50.
If you want to be bulletproof when it comes to
pay for, you just split
dinner dates, don't go anywhere expensive. If you're going expensive, you run the risk of that sort of thing happening and accruing a massive bill.
It was quite a few.
A lot of the
Go to somewhere
cool
cheap
chicks
but
were like,
nice.
Oh, no, we'll get half. And I've had some that be like,
a lot of the cool chicks. I feel like is
Also
it
figure
not
out where the other person wants to go as well.
You want to split the bill because to me, I hate it's my own insecurity. It's my insecurity.
oh, split the bill?
Yeah, it's my insecurity because then I'm like, if they split the bill, they're like, I had a bad time and I feel bad. So we
Oh,
gotta split it.
that's my. I always offer. I'm like, I'll do this, but I've had some where they're just like, oh no, we'll do it, and then that's when I'm like, oh, bad date.
It seems rude. I don't know, as the man to be like, can we split the bill? It makes you look cheap. But if you're like your other counterpart today says, oh no, it's fine, then that feels, I don't know. I could see that being a thing where, okay, cool. Maybe it's even Stevens at the end of the night then too, where there's no obligation for anything next, but if something does happen, fine. If not, whatever. As in another date. I'm not talking about like sex or anything. But I'm just saying like if we went on another date, fine. If not, then you're like, well.
You can do a thing where it's just like, hey, I'll get the meal, you get ice cream, and that way.
Oh, I see. Well, once again, it's even Stevens. Yeah.
Well, it slightly lower.
Actually,
Meals are more
See, and
expensive.
there's
that's not a bad idea. Yeah, you pay for the full meal. The other person pays for the cheaper thing. Again, that's if you're inviting out. If you're inviting out, you pay for the big expensive thing. They pay for the cheaper thing. That way, still a mutual transaction, but the person you're inviting out spends less money overall and gets the reward of a nice, treat afterwards because there's the money for that. That's not a bad idea.
That's what I'm saying. That's where it's at. I'm telling you, he's gonna count every penny. You got to watch out. Exactly. So I mean, Red Robin was 26 and the Baskin Robbins was 13, so it's kind of like half of what I paid. It's okay though. We had fun. We had a good time.
I do the joke next time where it's like, on the next date, I get the ice cream and you get the bill.
Or you get all of it because still it would probably even out to what I paid tonight. Is really what you would do.
Yeah, you gotta pay for everything and
do
the extras next time.
Thing. I don't think we've told on the channel. We're not telling it now. We are not telling that now. That is a secret. That's gonna be an inside story.
No, we don't get it.
Common and dubbed the foodie call. Some even claim they've lived off food scored from the Strat for several weeks at a time. To justify their actions, people will say they go on these foodie calls as a means of survival because of the ever-struggling economy. If you can't find someone to take you on a date, don't fret. There are other ways to score free food from
that
strangers.
Shit pisses me
Another
off.
far less common technique is going into restaurants with the express purpose of finding someone to flirt with so they can pay for your meal. That's got to be a role, though. It's like somebody did that to you, and you're like, it's never happening. You're just getting them chubbed up, but man, he's gonna
90% of the time that ain't gonna work. Sorry, Chief.
I'd love to watch Stalker with you. She's like, what?
I watched, never mind.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say on this one date. What's that Spotless Mind movie? Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind. That was our first date movie, and it was really depressing. So I was just like,
Yeah, not a good choice.
And then
what an awesome move.
Yeah.
How do I switch up this plan? That's
How
movie's also like, hey, we were
romantic.
together for a long time. We're broken up now. This is our first date movie. You can watch sad movies.
If you want to pick a first date movie, you pick something sillier or more lighthearted.
Can you imagine that to us one day? Ooh, you shiver. Ooh.
Like going into a date movie and picking fucking
That's what that screams to me.
Molly and me.
Synecdoche, New York as well. It's super.
Synecdoche, I could if the person's like, I really like movies.
Horror movies, yeah.
think
I just like horror movies though. I'd probably pick a horror movie.
It's gonna be depressing as shit, but still.
These weren't the cinephiles. They were falling asleep.
You're like,
wake them up.
It's part good part.
I felt bad. One girl I was on a date with, I think the beer she was allergic to. So her lips were all super puffy.
Oh no.
One of my moves is like, oh, I'll make it better. And I kissed her.
Oh my.
That is not
You're
good.
a predator.
No,
That is not a good look,
Just
man.
looking to feed. It's unbelievable. Don't worry about it. I'll make it better. She's like, ow, ow. Her swollen ass lips. You're sitting there licking the IPA off her lips.
Oh my god, Hunter. What the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it makes so much sense that this man is the one that creates the cursed animations on YouTube.
Anytime you go out to a bar or restaurant, nothing is stopping you from faking a proposal to
Funny,
draw
though.
in attention of other guests and staff. Couples mentioned tugging on the heartstrings of the establishments, and that has earned them plenty of free drinks and meals. That's actually such a good idea. I've never thought of that.
It's a good idea, but you're a piece of shit
They
doing
wouldn't
it.
believe it. They wouldn't believe it.
Like,
Ma'am, is
oh,
he
you're
hurting
getting
you?
married? Yeah, let me comp the meal for
He's
you.
offering you a ring pop. Do you know this man? It's cute. This trick can also work if you're single, as some people have had success proposing to their friends while out at a restaurant. For a while, these grifters had a good thing going. That was until people started openly admitting faking their proposals and posting them online. Now it's
Yeah.
viewed as semi-controversial tactic. Well, yeah.
People are
but
going to see that and
worried
become
restaurants
skeptical.
Won't be as generous.
And
when-
congratulations, you ruined what would be a nice thing. And people are going to be like, is that real? Or are they just faking it so we comp their drinks? I don't know. Because you're taking advantage of people's kindness. And you know what happens when you take advantage of people's kindness? They stop being kind. And congratulations, you've ruined society. Everyone is selfish now.
people are actually proposing. Which also, dude, fucking pay for it regardless. Well, when I actually propose, I want a free meal. It's like, just fucking pay the bill. And plus, you know what's actually, I was thinking about it, that's actually sucks. You know what's better? Propose. She says no, storms out. I mean, man, if you just want to pay half the bill, because it's only you there. Or they could be like, dude, it's on us, I'm sorry. But you need to get good at crying, though.
Oh my god, the edit looks so bad.
Can you imagine looking
good
at
way,
a waiter
but
and being
bad.
like, Willie, thank you. She broke my... She
Broke my little heart.
You know how you really saw it too?
Perfect
Go up to
edit.
the waiter and be like, put this on the breadsticks. Played it with them, see?
Yeah, you have like fake rings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when she's like, no, and she makes a huge scene, then he's just like, dude, did I fuck up?
Or you say, take it. I don't need it. The ring? I bet you.
It's
could
like a
fucking
$2 ring.
buy. Not even some plastic.
made of
bullshit.
plastic.
I'm talking
Yeah.
like.
Get cubic zirconium.
Yeah. Food digging is a new phenomenon in which restaurants set up fake dating profiles to lure single customers to eat
Oh
at their
my
restaurants.
God.
After someone matches with the profile, the fake person will instantly set up a date at the restaurant behind the account. Once the customer arrives and realizes their date isn't there, they assume they've been stood up, but by then, the fake profile has already unmatched them, cutting off any further contact. The hope is that, since they're already there, the person will stick around and buy some food to eat. Like a
Nah,
fucking
if that happened to me, I'm out.
Online, people are starting to post their stories of falling victim to food diggers, hindering the effectiveness of the scheme. I've never heard of that. To be fair, I'm totally out
That's
of the
such
dating
a
world. I don't
piece
know.
of shit
I feel so
move
lost.
to
Sometimes
do.
I look at it and I'm like, thank God.
Again,
Actually, all the
taking
time I
advantage
say,
of people's
thank
kindness.
God. Don't get tied down, but just know there's some choppy waters ahead. Because everyone's got baggage. Especially by the time, dude, by the time you're 30, fuck. Man, especially like those kids who got dirty
God
dick
I'm
when they were
not
younger. All of a
30.
sudden, now it's like, this is my 8-year-old son.
That's why you date them when they're 7. They have 17-year-old sons. No.
You said that's
He
why you
kind of
date when
fucked
they're
up there.
When they have 17-year-old sons, because that way they're just like, oh, he's 18. He's an adult.
You want that?
He kind
gonna
of
kick your ass.
slipped with the tongue there.
Kid's gonna
Date
beat
him
your
with
ass.
a 7.
Who's this, Mom? It's Nick. Get off him. Picking you up. Carol!
Help me to be dragged
Look as
out.
pathetic as possible. You just might get a free meal without having to directly steal from the restaurant. A man named Steven Bonzer pulled off. Yeah, a man named Nick Weber. A man named Steven Bonzer pulled off an
named
impressive
Nick
stunt in
Weber.
2019 when he went to Outback Steakhouse on Valentine's Day all by himself with the intention of appearing as if he got stood up by his date.
Sympathy
Dressed in a
baiting.
suit jacket, Steven sat down at a table for two during a packed night, telling the workers that his date was just running late. He even put together a fake gift he intended to give his imaginary date so waiters would think it was a more special occasion. After he sat alone for some time,
I fucking love that
strategically
Batman
left a
picture.
pretend voicemail as a waiter passed saying,
I'm here. Let me know when you're on your way.
over time, Steven quietly ate loaves of complimentary bread by himself. It was getting late. 15 minutes before closing, Steven started amping things up by drinking his wine in fast gulps as if he was depressed when workers would pass by. When he ordered his steak, he claimed the waiter was on eggshells because he felt bad for him. He made enough of a scene that a neighboring table started to stare. Determined to get a free meal, he loudly left another voicemail. This time, he pathetically explains that the kitchen's about to close and that he's worried something must have happened to her.
I'm taking it that you're probably not going to make it. it. So.
And
I
he
guess
posted this online for people
Steak
to
arrived,
see.
but he only stared at it patiently as if he was waiting for his date to arrive. Then he started pretending to cry. At this point, the restaurant had been closed for 25 minutes. A passing couple eventually felt bad enough that they paid for his meal, letting him take a near untouched spread home with him. As he was leaving, the waiter who was cleaning tables
you're
put his
a
hand on
piece of
Steven's shoulder
shit.
and told him,
Take care of yourself. Don't let them get you down.
and as a side note, he did tip the waiter $20 and also made a $50 donation to the American Civil Liberties Union, which
You
I'm
couldn't have
guessing
done
they
that
probably
anyway?
felt bad. But I will say that's not worth it. Also, too, I think it's a thing when you're trying to like get one over on these establishments. I feel like you got to play ball with the waiters at least. These aren't the only ways you can debase yourself for
very
free
least.
grub. In fact, many restaurants have free food promotions that are easily worth it to select group of frugal people. A common promotion restaurants have used in the past
Oh,
is
the
the one that offers
Domino's
free food
one.
for a year or more of those who tattoo their logo on their body. Many people have no
would you
qualms
do
doing
this?
especially if it's just an inch or two of ink that they can hide somewhere. A big enough deal can lead people to truly desecrate their body, like a man who was after a lifetime of free Subway sandwiches. In 2022, oh god.
Oh, that actually, I do remember one. There was a Domino's one, which he kind of briefly showed, but they said it has to be in a location that would normally be visible, and it was like normally visible and has to be in a certain like size to qualify. So you have to have it on like your hands, your neck, your face. It couldn't be covered with clothes. So it was very strict. It was so bad. And then, of course, that got removed because it's, taking advantage of people.
2022
Free advertising.
Subway? If it was like the 90s when I was like, because I feel like I used to really like Subway, and I don't know. Have you felt that the quality is gone?
I still like Subway. Well,
still like
I haven't
it.
had it in like 2 years, but
Well,
I like
man,
it.
I think you'd eat anything.
I was gonna say I eat slop.
You do. I mean, it's unbelievable.
You put a slop bowl in front of me.
You would deep fry
I
a
feel
baby's
that.
diaper. As long as you had fucking some hot sauce, you'd be like, oh, it's okay.
Good enough.
I've never heard you say it was bad. I've never once heard you say food was bad. She had like a little bit like some fuzzy mold and something. He's like, oh, it's fine.
And then
Yeah, texture could be better.
Yeah, that's our favorite thing is we'll be like, I don't think you should eat it. He's like, no, it's fine. And then he'll be like,
Yeah, it's like an hour later.
In 2022, Subway held a promotion for their brand new
there
Subway
we go.
series
There it
menu
is.
overhaul. Basically, the bigger the tattoo of their logo, the more free sandwiches a person could receive. James Kunz from Colorado decided that for a $50,000 gift card, he would gladly plaster a fully colored 12 by 12 inch logo across his back. Other embarrassing
Dude.
promotions, including the 7-Eleven Bring Your Own Cup Day, where people are allowed to fill up any container they can bring with the Slurpee for just a few dollars. As you
I
can
do
imagine,
remember
people
hearing about this.
People go out of their way to be as obnoxious as possible about it, which to me, it's fair game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, that's fair game. Especially because it's
whatever
free.
the machine, it's yours. I've seen some crazy shit online. And over in Taiwan,
I've
a
seen
2-day-long
buckets.
promotion at a sushi chain called Sushiro claimed that anyone who officially changed their name to contain the characters for salmon would be rewarded with an all-you-can-eat sushi meal with as many as 6 friends. What followed was labeled by news stations as salmon chaos.
Oh,
This is because over
no.
300 people rushed the government offices to follow through with the promotion, seeing as it only costed a few bucks to have your name changed at the time. Interviews would reveal that the name translated to things like explosive good-looking salmon, salmon prince, meteor salmon king, or simply just salmon.
no.
I will say,
Because
Meteor
that's their
Salmon King is
name
fucking
now.
Sick. Salmon's not bad. That's not a bad name. A few people decided to change their names to entire run-on sentences, like one that roughly translated to
Chen Redacted has a black dragon cannon and turned into Redacted on March 14th. 2021 is in a steady relationship with Redacted. Love you. You are my only love for the rest of my life. In this life, I want to eat salmon with you.
I will say
That's a
pretty
long ass name.
Also, you could just tell what's your name, Ted. Well, my legal name is. That's a story. That's a conversation. Although I want to see that guy's driver's license. People started eating hundreds of dollars worth of food, even coordinating in groups so they could eat morning to night. Many would simply eat the salmon and leave the
that's
rice
so
underneath,
many
resulting in
plates.
piles of wasted rice scattered across tables. When celebrities go out to eat, it's not uncommon for their meals to be comps. Many so-called influencers believe they are on the same level as A-list celebrities and abuse their status
Fuck
to try to
off.
get free food. Ever since being a social media influencer blew up, restaurants have been basically harassed by nobodies demanding free food. I have XRSL followers.
If I ever make it to the point where I am able to make a comfortable living of doing all of this, you would not catch me dead saying, oh, can I get free food? No, I'm going to be paying extra just because I can. Like, if I only go out to eat very, very rarely. So if I'm going out to eat, it's already a special occasion. Why not make it special for somebody else if I have the money to do so? Like, you're being cheap when you don't need to be. If you're that important and that influential that you have the money or the power to make these businesses even more profitable, pay them, pay the staff, like, as in give them good tips, and then post about it and post about how it's a great experience. Because guess what? They're going to be nicer if you pay them. And they might actually work with you then. But no, they just want them to give them money so that they can have a free food, or they just want to have a free food and then not do any of the hard work. I may be crazy, but where I live currently, tipping does not exist. It is not a thing. You can do it, but it's like a, why are you doing this sort of thing? Again, if I were able to live very comfortably doing like YouTube and Twitch and like streaming and such, I would very happily not be like, oh, I have XYZ followers. Can I get a free meal? I'd be like, no. Here's $50. Here's the payment for the meal, and then here's $50 for every single one of your coworkers. Good fucking job. The meal was great. And then you post about it online, like, I had a great meal at this place. Actually, no, I would never do that, because that'd be doxing where I am. But you get the point. I'd rather make a business, make the people at the business that like made me good food happy, and then just come back later. Because guess what? They're gonna treat you good next time. Am I crazy, or are people just giant pieces of shit that have influence when they shouldn't? I don't get it. Maybe it's because I just come from a I don't like saying it like this, but an underprivileged place in the world. Because I didn't grow up rich or anything. I grew up middle class, normal. I had a comfortable living. I didn't really struggle for much. But I was never like going overseas or going on extravagant holidays or anything. No, it kind of existed. Nothing extravagant, just existence. And people just being dicks. Yeah. I don't get it. Maybe that's just me, but I'd rather put good into the world and receive good back if it's possible, instead of waiting to receive good to do any form of good. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Do you not know who I am? Aurora Griffo.
If I ever say do you not know who I am,
you
have the permission to shoot
they
me.
used fake ingredients. In response, the bakery owner posted their own TikTok showing Aurora in the DMs asking for a collab and free food. When the bakery rejected the request, she showed up and hit them with a negative review.
Hell yeah.
Video, the owner went step by step through the baking process.
Baller bakery.
Completely dismantling all of Aurora's claims. While
Absolutely
the bakery's business soared, Aurora's social media was flooded with hateful comments and backlash, and she eventually apologized, saying she was sorry for the fake ingredients comments and that she wasn't trying to seek revenge after being rejected.
Nah, fuck her.
Bitch.
She was.
Right.
Exactly. I'm with you, Hunter.
Alternatively, an old classic method of getting free meal is the tried and true art of dining and dashing, ladies and gentlemen. The less sophisticated people utilizing the classic tactic simply eat and make a rush for the door, making a scene that ends up getting them caught by the restaurant staff. 134-year-old
Yeah, you can't. They're watching you. They watch the door.
Chung, however, was able to steal all sorts of lavish meals. Hay would often post content online showing herself in designer clothing and eating at fine dining establishments. Despite her Instagram and personal blog boasting a very high-class lifestyle, it actually turned out that she was very often dine and dashing even after racking up bills that are hundreds and hundreds of dollars. When stopped by staff, she would try and pay with multiple credit cards only for them to be declined. She'd then offer social media posts or sexual favors as payment. She'd been arrested a whopping 7 times, usually after
found the
racking up wild
ethos
bills at high-class establishments.
We found
she'd stopped posting since her most recent run-in with the law, as her social media presence disappeared soon after the most recent arrest. Which I will say, I feel like that's another thing people do is I think a lot of influencers will justify being like, well, I left, but I'm going to post about it and you guys are going to get tons of customers, so I don't see what the big deal is. It's just that
it doesn't turn into customers. That's not how that works.
I will say,
Okay, I don't know if you guys understand this, but generally speaking, when it's like, oh, I'll post about it and you get customers. No. Because a lot of the times your customers or your audience is, a lot of the time, not all the time, they're overseas. A lot of people from overseas will see your stuff. They can't physically go there. And on top of that, the people looking at the posts, I would usually say it's about 3 to 10% conversion. That means about 3 to 10% of people will go from what you say to the place you were talking about or to the thing you were talking about. Like, I promote my Twitch at the end of every single video on YouTube. The conversion rate to that is really small because people don't want to go out of their way to go to the thing that someone talks about. They're comfortable where they are. Yeah, of course, there are you guys who did come over, and I am still very, very grateful of it. It's great to have you guys in chat. But I'm speaking generally here that the conversion rate is very small, especially when it's cross-platform. It's even lower. It's a lower barrier, a lower bar to entry when it's real-life places because people don't want to go outside as much, and people are skeptical of like real-life brick-and-mortar places than they are just doing something online. People will not do it. It's not how that works. Just because an influencer says, yeah, this place was good. Also, I hate the term influencer. I absolutely hate it. That's why I don't refer to myself as an influencer. I prefer to call myself a creator, because it's what I do. Kind of. This isn't creating. This is reacting. That's different. I still create stuff in my own time. Well, create stuff outside of this. And like doing creative works. But that's besides the point. People don't get it. They don't understand. And they're coming from this place of, I have lots of people that listen to me and influenced by me. They must do what I say. And then they go and do it. For that woman, it's just pretty privilege. Let's be real, she was attractive. And many people would probably fall for what she says or cave and take in those offers she was giving. And yeah, that's just an unfortunate reality. It's called pretty privilege. If you're pretty, you're more likely to get away with a lot of bullshit, and it sucks. And it's stupid. High posh accent is killing me. I have no idea what you're talking about. If you're talking to me, I don't have that.
We 100% take credit for Red Lobster being successful.
Red Lobster coming back. I think that it wasn't all of us. It was their new CEO. He's a badass. But I will say, I like to think that we put out the good word.
Ow.
And also people who missed Red Lobster Day this year, how dare you? I saw a lot of people on Instagram tag me that they went to Red Lobster on Red Lobster Day. Put it up here. Please go next year. Really
Red
good.
Lobster Day?
These food hacks are downright fucking insane.
Oh, God.
But some people are attracted to free stuff like moss to a flame, right? I mean, if I can get some free food, why not? That's what people think. Well, you might be able to get away with a free meal here and there. Just know that each incredibly extreme attempt will ask you to further throw away your morals and potentially years of your life, right? Some prison or whatever. At the very least,
you will go to
throw
jail.
a tip to your waiter next time you ruin their day with a fake heart attack or prop cockroaches, right, guys? Or just pay for your meals and don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know?
Be a good person.
Discounts,
Do the right
not
thing.
the full meal. I got a bug in here. 20% off?
I got a bug in here, 20% off. Yeah, something clearly left some shit in my food. Can I get like 80% off? Yeah, don't be a piece of shit. Go and support Hunter. He makes great content, makes great videos. Absolutely love the man. He's very funny, very entertaining, and he makes absolutely disgusting videos in the way of Meat Canyon. We all know Meat Canyon, that's why it's Papa Meat. But holy shit, yeah, just be a good person, do the right thing. I can understand, like, petty theft of food if you are poor and literally starving and you literally cannot afford to eat. That I can understand. But if you're just dying and dashing because you don't want to pay or whatever, you're a piece of shit. It's plain and simple. There's no sugarcoating it. Yeah, wait here. There's there's food in my cockroach. Can I get it to come? Can we say like 100% off? Or perhaps 110%? That means you must pay me $3 for this $30 meal. Yeah, there's always a way to do things the right way or a better way. Don't be a piece of shit. Do the right thing. Be a good person. And just try and spread the positivity and love to others, especially your fast food workers, your waiters, the people who are doing their job and serving you food. They deserve the kindness and deserve the love. But that's gonna do it for me. Twitch chat. Say bye to YouTube. Bye, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time, hopefully. Come join us in Twitch chat. It'd be very nice. It'd be cool to see you here. Bye. See ya.
If you're new around here, consider subscribing. I upload daily. Check out all the links in the description. I greatly appreciate it. Be sure to suggest other things you'd like to see me react to down in the comments or over on the Discord, which you can find in the description. Thank you very much to my patrons. I love you guys. Be sure to follow me on Twitch because I stream twice a week, every Wednesday and Friday, and on Sundays for reactions as well. But that's gonna do it for me. I thank you all very much for your patronage.